The girl just reached out to grab the ladder, but unexpectedly, she almost lost her life, looking down into the bottomless abyss of death. Her fear of heights instantly triggered. She didn't dare to continue climbing, but her friend above mocked her for being as timid as a mouse. Hearing this, the girl was immediately infuriated. She swore she would climb this abandoned 3,000-meter signal tower to shut her friend's mocking mouth. However, what she didn't know was the screws on the ladder, due to years without maintenance, were already on the verge of falling apart. With each step she climbed upward, her life hung by a thread. After 2 hours of heart-stopping climbing, they finally reached the small platform in the middle of the tower. But this wasn't their destination. The top of the tower was their ultimate goal. Looking at the ladder with no safety measures, Amy, like any normal person, felt weak in the legs and sweaty palms, because one small mistake would send her plummeting into the deep abyss. With her friend constantly urging from above, Amy had no choice but to summon her courage and stand up. She reached out and shook the ladder forcefully. Seeing no abnormalities with the ladder, she finally dared to follow her friend's footsteps and continue climbing. At this moment, she could only hold her breath, constantly reminding herself to stay calm. When her friend saw Amy climbing cautiously and slowly, she mischievously shook the ladder violently to scare Amy. Amy was so frightened, she immediately begged her not to joke like that. Little did they know this action would completely ruin their situation. What should have taken just a few minutes to reach the top took the frightened Amy half an hour. Seeing Amy seemingly exhausted, her friend wanted to give her a hand, but unexpectedly, the ladder suddenly shook violently, almost causing Amy to fall from the height. Fortunately, with the support of the safety rope, Amy regained her composure. Finally, with her friend's help, she successfully reached the top. Seeing the whole world at her feet, Amy finally experienced the feeling of looking down on mountains. Instantly, her previous fears vanished.